So in the past few weeks, especially over Christmas and over New Year's, I've been able to do a lot of thinking and a lot of reflecting. And this one, I guess, very real realization that I had is probably going to change my thinking and change the way I see things for the rest of my life. And so I'm hoping with this video, giving you this insight that I got, it will do the same for you. Okay, so if you don't know who I am, my name's Matt. I built an agency and now I'm building a coaching business, teaching people what I did with their agency and obviously still do with the coaching business. And really the main thing that we do is we help early stage practitioners with client acquisition. Okay, but with that out of the way, really to sum it up, and if I could put it in the least amount of ways possible, it's people over profits. And I can tell you from experience that it feels a lot better having a genuine connection with somebody, and it feels a lot better seeing results of somebody else than just getting a Stripe screenshot on or just getting something coming through on your Stripe. Okay, and it's worth more to keep your soul. And I know that sounds wishy-washy, I know that sounds crazy, but it's worth more to keep your soul than to make however much money. Millions, tens of millions, whatever. Of course that's the goal. That's still the goal for me, don't get me wrong. But doing it in a way where you lose your soul is not worth it, right? Some things that you can make money on very like sometimes the business models, like OnlyFans management, like especially imagine you're a Christian man or you're a Muslim man, or you, even if you're agnostic, atheist, whatever, you have strong beliefs around, like, you know, not wanting to see degeneracy, blah, 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 blah. And then OnlyFans management is a way that you could make $50,000, $100,000 per month. It's not worth that $50,000 per month. It's not worth that $100,000 per month to give up your values and to lose your soul. No amount of monetary gain is worth that, right? And with that being said, I am all for putting everything into the business and going all out 100%. That's not what I mean when I say losing your soul. Sometimes when I've explained this to people over the past few weeks, and they've said, so you're not going to work as hard and you're going to spend more time doing other things. Not at all. In fact, if anything, what I'm talking about here is going to make me double down and work even harder. But you must be doing it on the right things, right? And so with an agency, with doing SMMA, with doing coaching, you take on the responsibility of your customer's pain, right? If you're an agency and you're in the real estate niche and you sign a client and they're doing okay, but some things are still going wrong, they have a lot of pain in their life and that's why they've obviously bought your product, you are taking on the responsibility of their pain. So you can and should do everything you can and work 5 times harder than you would usually to alleviate this person's pain, right? And that's where I've kind of, I know the title of this video will be something like Finding My Purpose. What that is being able to alleviate that pain, and especially for my younger self. Younger me was starting in the SMMA, bought a couple of shit courses, I'm not going to name names, struggling, didn't know exactly what to do, maybe had some time, maybe had some money, but didn't know where to put it. And what I built is for that person, right? And there are a lot of people like that I'm able to help. And seeing results for those people, being able to actually help those people, that's the most purposeful thing for me, right? And whether it's for your younger self, or whether it's for gym owners, or whether it's for dentists, or whether it's for whatever niche that you're in, it's still the same thing, right? It's not just the money, it's the people. And honestly, even by focusing on the people, you're probably going to make more money anyway. So whether you like it or not, whatever your goals are, it's best to think like this regardless. If you, let's say, you're in the real estate niche, if you put your sole entire focus on making your client's kids smile because their parents can be with them when they're going to baseball practice instead of working 12 hours a day and making 5k a month. If you can alleviate that pain for them, if you can install some amazing client acquisition systems for them, they make it so they're making a lot more money and their cortisol is way down and they're able to enjoy the time with the family. That's a real, genuine impact that you're making, and of course you're getting paid for it, but no amount of money is worth more than having that impact on someone. That's the real result, is having an impact. It's not the money coming into your account. That's nice, that's cool, that's great, but the impact that you're leaving on people is the most important thing, right? If someone comes through my products, the goal isn't to extract the money from them, because if we're being honest, especially in my kind of niche of people in this online space of course sellers, coaches, a lot of them are like that, where the sole goal is to extract money. When someone comes through my product, the sole thing I care about is them winning. And so that's why right now we're doing the unscalable things, right? When we have 10, 20, 30 clients, we're doing the things that we couldn't do long term for everybody in the future, but because we can do them right now, we're going to. So one of the things that we're doing is radical kind of accountability and tracking, where we're taking everybody's metric trackers and we're being accountable with them, and we're looking at them every day, making sure that they're doing the work that they need to do, right? And I don't need to do this. Frankly, I'm at a point where I could go live in Bali for 10 years and fucking do whatever, right? But it's so important to have that real, genuine impact. So I wrote a few notes down here. We already covered $100 million isn't worth your soul. That's probably the most important takeaway. It's that doing OnlyFans management for money is not worth it. It's not worth your soul to make the money, right? People over profit, that's the main thing. And then the next thing I have here is actions with love, right? And so this is what I talk about a lot in my sales trainings for my clients, is Erosianism. So Eros is I don't know if it's Eros, or however you pronounce it. Eros is the Greek god of love. And when you're in sales calls, your frame of conviction shouldn't come from greed, if that makes sense. It should come from love and care. Because if someone's a good fit on a sales call and going into the pitch, because obviously you should only be pitching people who are good fits and that you know you can help. That's why you have the line of question, right? If someone is a good fit and you can genuinely change their life forever, that should show. And it shouldn't show from a standpoint of, I can make money here. It should show from a standpoint of, hey, guy, please listen to me. What I have is going to be able to completely change the course of your life. It's going to be able to literally make you live longer because you're not stressed anymore. It's going to make you have valuable time with your family. It's going to do this, it's going to do that. This is so important. And you joining my product is completely synonymous with you getting that result, right? So that's the frame of conviction you need to have in your sales calls. Not, oh yeah man, this is really going to work, blah, 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 blah. But this is what's going to get you to that stage where you can live comfortably. And if you want to, you can say fuck it and go back to Brazil and I don't know if I'm just assuming the prospects from Brazil. You can go back to Brazil and live with your family for a month if you want it. Let's get it. This product on what we have for you can give you that option. Right? That's the way that you need to be seeing these things in sales calls. Okay, so this has been a bit of a rant, but to sum it up very clearly, the main thing I want you to take from this video is that people and impact and alleviating pain is worth 100 times more than any Stripe invoice that you get. Seeing the money come into your account feels awesome, don't get me wrong. But long term, what you're gonna remember isn't the money coming into your account. It's the guy who's able to spend more time with his kids because you helped him with his business so much, and now he's making a very good amount of money, and he's able to do the things that he actually wanted to do with his life. Right? Helping somebody achieve what their purpose in life is. Maybe it's spending more time with their kids. Maybe it's being a fisherman, and they're stuck with this business that's not doing well. Being able to help somebody fulfill their purpose and do what they genuinely want to do with their life, and make it so that on their deathbed, they feel 20 times better than they would have if they just kept on doing the same thing over and over again and never found a solution. That's worth more than anything else. And that's what we need to remember, is purpose over profit. Do things that genuinely help people. Don't do OnlyFans management. You're making people's lives worse. You're improving the industry of depressed, lonely men jacking off. Right? Don't do that. Do something where you can alleviate pain for people. You can, and obviously the money's great, but when you're alleviating the pain, that's the real value. Is you've been able to make someone's life better, and you've been able to genuinely make a solid impact on their entire life. And of course, when you have multiple, dozens or hundreds of clients, that impact only grows larger. So that's the takeaway. Do things for people, not profit. Never sacrifice yourself. Okay? If you are an early stage agency owner and you're making maybe you're making 0, 5, 10K per month, and you want help with the client acquisition side of things, and you want help to be able to change more lives like this and have a big impact like this, the first link in the description is for you. For transparency, it's a BSL and trying to sell something. Okay? So if you are a stage agency owner, go ahead, click that, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.